up, everybody? This is Atticus, the Death Metaler. And before we get down the topic at hand here, I want to give a shout out to two bands. The first band being the Australian slam band known as Disentomb. Now, I'm not a big fan of slam bands at all whatsoever, but when it's done very well, bands like Disentomb do it really fucking good. They are currently on tour with Fallujah and the Black Dahlia Murderers, so those of you in the Jacksonville area on April 22nd, go get your tickets at Jackrabbits and you'll be seeing yours truly at the show. We'll get to chit chat and converse and all this other stuff and hope to see these guys very soon. And please support the ever-loving shit out of this band. The second band I want to bring up is a death metal band from the small European country of the Netherlands known as Sisters of Suffocation. And this is an all-female death metal band. And I gotta say, this is a pretty damn good all-female metal band, much like Kitty and a bunch of other bands that have female members. But this is a good female death metal band right there. If you want to check them out, I have them on the description below. They are pretty amazing ladies. You should definitely check them out. And plus, not to mention their frontwoman, Else Prince. She's a damn good vocalist. I'm getting a little bit off topic, and let's get down to the topic at hand here. Bring out your bongs and light up your joints. It is 420 Blaze It Faggot Day. The day where we basically smoke so much weed for no apparent reason other than it is 420. So there's that. But what also happened on this day was, of course, a tragedy that is still remembered to this very day. And of course, I am talking about Columbine. And before I get more into that, does any of you guys remember the movie studio known as PureFlix Studio? Yes, the same cancerous movie studio that has brought out such cancerous tumors such as God's Not Dead and recently God's Not Dead 2. And yeah, those heaps of cancer that are out there right now. And not to mention they are bringing out their third cancerous tumor on 420. I'm not ashamed. And what does that have to do with Columbine? It's about Columbine. Pretty much when those two cancerous tumors weren't enough, they decided to make a movie on Columbine. And I gotta thank some guy 827 for bringing this up. And by the way, fuck you, Stevie. Fuck you for growing cancerous tumors into my head. Yeah, good on you, man. What are best buddies for?
I love you too, Atticus.
So, for your sadistic pleasure, I guess I'm gonna have to watch this trailer and break it down. Just watch me just cringe over this cancer that is I'm not ashamed. So without further ado, let us begin.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, April the 20th, 1999. We have a clear, sunny spring morning in the Denver metro.
When the bombs blow up, it's gonna be awesome. If only we would have reached them sooner. or found this tape.
That, honestly, that is just totally mediocre right there.
Pain, go away. Come again another day.
Is this some kind of prank?
Rachel Joy Scott, people. Remember that name. And stop right there. She was murdered for her faith in Jesus. I'm pretty sure Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold were just killing everybody regardless of religion, race, and gender. I think that's what was their motive. They wanted to go down guns blazing.
Well, Rachel, where's your God now?
I'm gonna get down to that topic very soon, but that's just later on in this video, but oh my gosh. Oh, okay. It just became serious, and now it's just... What? What's going on here?
I want to be a light, but it feels so dark.
up for us? I just love how, like, they're just portraying Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold as, like, these bullied outcasts and stuff, but actually it wasn't true. I actually done some research over here, and actually it was stated that Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold were actually pretty popular. I mean, they went to school dances, football games, drama classes. They were actually pretty popular. There were some occurrences where they had their, like, encounters with bullies, but really that, cause, yeah.
Rachel, that's amazing.
Well, everybody's got a story to tell. I've always been drawn to hands.
What does hands have to do with anything?
And I think it's because that's the way that we touch people. I have this theory that if one person can go out of their way to show compassion, it could start a chain.
Oh my god, yeah, she noticed me! Now I might go to school dance with her and I might touch first base with her! Oh yeah! Disclaimer over here. I know that was kind of a fucked up joke, so I just apologize over here. This is just for comedic purposes only, people.
Reaction. I'm Rachel.
In Littleton, Colorado, where there has been a school shooting.
Do you still believe in God?
Okay, I'm going to get to this point right now. What really irks me about this is that, like, they really did not say that. This is basically a movie into stating that, you know, there's always going to be that martyr in every mass shooting that's out there. What about that school teacher that, like, that pretty much bled to death just to make sure that these kids were, you know, gonna get out of there safely? That guy was a hero in the Columbine shootings. But this whole martyr thing is just double down to this article right here. Most of the Columbine myths, the martyr story gained traction because it based on a kernel of truth. A young girl did profess her faith in God at gunpoint, but she lived to tell about it. Her name is Valine Schooner. 10 years later, I sorted through the confusion again in my book, Columbine. Val was shot before her exchange about God. Dylan pointed his shotgun under the table and fired several rapid bursts, killing Lauren Townsend and injuring Val and another girl. Val was riddled with shotgun pellets up and down her arms and torso. Dylan walked away. Val dropped to her knees, then her hands. Blood was streaming out of 34 separate wounds. Oh my God, don't let me die, she prayed. Dylan turned around. This was too rich. God, do you believe in God? She wavered. Maybe she should have kept her mouth shut. No, she would rather say it. Yes, I believe in God. Why? Because I believe, and my parents brought me up that way. Dylan reloaded, but something distracted him. He walked off. Val crawled for shelter and actually survived. So, no, this is basically PureFlix just distorting the fucking truth over here. Way to go around pursuing your agenda there, radical Bible thumpers.
How many times have you heard me cry out, God, please take this?
Oh my God, yay! Happy fun music, which has nothing to do with the Columbine massacre!
Times have you given me strength to just keep breathing? Oh, I need you, God, I need.
Oh, look at here. It is Sadie Robertson. You know, the daughter of Willie Robertson from Duck Dynasty. Way to have special oh, not to mention Corey Robertson is in this. Yeah, way to have the Robertson Dynasty in on this as well, just like with God's Not Dead. Oh no, I didn't go to first base with her. Again, this is comedic purposes, so don't go down to my throat like this. As a person with pervasive development disorder, you know, I tend to make fun of myself once in a time. So, yeah, sue me.
Jesus gave his life for me, and I'll give my life to him.
And to add further insult to injury on this, you decide to release it on the day of the massacre. Wow! Totally not pursuing any agenda here whatsoever. Look, I understand, you know, if you want to be a Christian, that's fine. Be Christians. I don't really care. But when you bring out this shit right there, it just goes to show that you are being a laughingstock more. No, you are not being marginalized. No, you are not being oppressed. You want to know what real Christian oppression is? Go to the Muslim world, where countries like Syria, like Lebanon, Eritrea, Pakistan, Afghanistan, even fucking North Korea, Christians have zero fucking rights. Why don't you speak about that stuff right there instead of like Bill O'Reilly going on Fox News saying, oh, the war on Christmas, Christians are being oppressed. Yes, I will agree that, you know, Christians are getting shat upon due to this fucking shit right there. This is the kind of shit that makes Christians in America look bad. So yeah, this is completely fucking bullshit. This is totally just total shoving down their agenda right there. This is just taking a horrible tragedy and making it into a fucking agenda. I mean, fucking hell. The movie that Robert Pattinson was in, Remember Me, it was actually a really good movie that where in the very end, like, his character died on 9/11. So that was a pretty good movie and didn't go any fucking agenda whatsoever. This is completely fucking total fucking horseshit right there. So yeah, this is completely fucking bullshit right there. And Stevie, honestly, fuck you, man. I love you, dude, but yeah, I have a tumor growing on the back of my head. Thanks a lot. Fuck you, man. Without further ado, I'm Atticus the Death Meddler. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Links are in the description below. Keep it metal. Have a wonderful day. And if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some medical marijuana to take this fucking tumor out of my system. Fuck you, Stevie. Fuck you.